with caution.
Yo, bro, as usual, all of this stuff happens to me like at the very last moment. Thanks to Stitch for letting me know in time that we are having a live TDGL match between Anjew and Calf, one of the Elite A group. And I have been told that there's been a lot of banter today in the TDGL server, so I am looking forward to seeing this match. Obviously, we're going to have a Nod mirror. It's no surprise to me. As I've been saying before, Nod is definitely superior in times like these. We got some good songs on. We got some good vibes today. I'm looking forward to this. It's been a while since I've been doing some OpenRA, but that's because it hasn't been active in these summer times. But here we go. Anjew versus Cav. We got Anjew on the top right, going with a lot of infantry early on. And we have Cav in the bottom left, going with double engineer straight away. Well, he's going to lose one of his engineers though. Good start for Anjew. Infantry investment is paying off, but he will have some issues later on. I feel like if he's going to go for double engineer as well, he made a big investment already. But he already killed an engineer, so looking pretty swell. I think this is a pretty straightforward map to expand. I think we're gonna see Cav expand over here, later on expand over here, and maybe take this one. And Anjew's gonna do the opposite way. You could potentially go this way. If you want to be aggressive, maybe if you're like, if you know that there's an expansion from Cav over here, you might be going for this side. Not sure yet though. Hey G-Dave, hey Amprin, welcome. Just in time, the game's just started. Yeah, obviously Anjew is from Australia, so connection is not going to be great, but there's not much we can do about that. But nonetheless, he's been active in this community for a very long time. Bro, my man's trash talking Cav and he's going fucking all in double barracks. And he's going for a ton of oils, so he can sustain a little bit longer in terms of production. But that's gonna be really rough for him to do so. Like, he can't afford to keep waiting that much longer, because if there's gonna be a ton of buggies in the field, then all of this infantry is not going to work out. This is very, very strange. I was doing something similar in Shattered Paradise. Except the fact that Anjew waited for a long time. He's gonna keep one harvester at base so he can get a little bit more eco to keep getting that production. He still has some cash to work with, and he's going to use that harvester in terms of soaking, which is actually going to work out really well. That means Cav has to do a ton of micro to get all these rifles, which is going to be rough. But already Cav has 5 buggies and he might see what's going on. He already sees the harvesters, like, what the hell is going on? Is it a wrong waypoint? No, here he comes. Big attack, a lot of rifles. Rax is going to fall. The guard tower has come online. That's gonna make it rough. Cav has seen all the rocket soldiers coming through, and that is rough, man. But like I said, Cav has to do so much micro because of the harvesters. Buggies are taking hits, but the guard tower is doing God's work. So much splash damage. Cav is going to pull his own harvesters, and he is getting some crushes. This is not working out for Anjew so far. Buggies are taking control. The harvester is doing so much tanking, and all of these rifles go down. Anjew is gonna try his luck on the other side. Cav is going to expand, but now without soakers, this is gonna be rough. Look how many buggies there are. This is not going to work out. I don't see this working out. Meanwhile, Cav has expanded in the perfect position. He can still put a guard tower down here. He's gonna use his harvester again to do some soaking. But there is a ton of rocket soldiers right now, and Anjew calls the GG. It did not work out, and the longer he was going to last, the harder it was going to become. He took a risk, but it did not pay off.
Battle control terminated.
Bro, this is gonna be a short stream. Holy shit. I was actually hoping to get like at least a couple of good fights. But if it goes like this, I'm not sure how long we'll be sitting here. Do. Africa. We're going to African Gambit. Is what he means. Okay. Let's hope that we get to see a bit more of a serious approach from Anjew. Obviously, he went for all in. It's not like it's not serious at all, but it's obviously taking a risk. And I don't know. I also felt like the map was a bit too big in order to accomplish that. And I don't know. I also felt like he waited way too long to do so. I think he actually could have achieved the all-in a lot sooner if he just went for one racks, not even go for the refinery. Maybe he wanted to use the refinery, or just make one refinery and use that harvester anyways, and then sell the refinery afterwards. Because the problem was just the buggies mainly. But here we are, game number 2, another non-mirror on African Gambit. This was Cav's choice. Pretty straightforward in terms of expanding as well. I do like that Cav did not put his power plant on the road like Anjew did, which means he's going to be able to expand a little bit faster. It's not that big of a deal, but obviously roads give you a speed increase. So leaving that road open is going to make things easier for your MCV to get to their location. Anjew is not going to make a racks yet. He doesn't want these 2 oils, and Cav is going to invest in that. Having 2 oils this early on is going to be pretty good. And I believe Cav is just going to go for the same approach like last time. Oh, but it seems like... Did Anjew forget his production? Nah, seems about right. Cav is 10 seconds behind, which is about the production time of a Rex. So we're all good. We Gucci. I wonder how much this slows down. I wonder if there could be something implemented that just mirrors TD refineries. So you could place the payload or the dock or whatever you want to call it on the other side. Shouldn't be that hard to just like be able to mirror TD structures. It's a small advantage for Anjew. Not that big, obviously, but alright. Anjew taking a small risk here once again. Going for 3 bikes. And he's going to slow down a little bit on this harvester production. Actually, by quite a bit. He's not really going for an all-in, but he's investing a ton. He's going for the power plants, but I'm not sure if that's a great idea. He needs to get out of there to keep himself safe from the buggies. And if he wants to keep up this harassment, he has to make sure that he doesn't lose these bikes to begin with, because that would be pretty bad. But now he's not building anything. Wait. Okay, went for double rift, but his airstrip. Wait, he's not producing from his airstrip. Why? Oh no, if he forgets. Okay, there we go. He's going straight for double airstrip. He can sustain the eco for now. It's not that big of a deal. The patch is big enough, but he's already quite outnumbered in terms of buggies. He can't force to do anything with the bikes. Cav already has an expansion. He has guard tower set up. So to be honest, it is kind of impossible for Anjew to do any damage right now. Hey, Dark, welcome, man. Good afternoon, hope you're doing well. And you're still in time to watch the second match, because the first match ended in about, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, these are some good guard tower placements from Cav. It's very hard, like I said, it's hard for Anjew to force anything, and he split off his bikes, but it's not going to bode well. Cav can still split. And he's on the hunt now. He's gonna get the bikes. Yeah, because they're on the move. They can't do anything. Luckily for Anjew, those husks blocked the entrance. And Anjew managed to keep at least one bike safe. But he's on double airstrip though. And Cav went for a third rip over second airstrip. But yeah, Cav is gonna see that. He's gonna move everything over. Luckily for him, the bikes and the buggies got split up. He almost got a bike. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this. I feel like if I were Anjew, yeah, he's gonna have so many issues right now. He can't do anything against this base at all. He's not on comm center yet. Cav can go for light tanks now. Or he could potentially go for some sneaky flamethrowers and yeah, get some harassment going. Because Anjew is really focused to be the aggressor, right? He managed to sneak 3 bikes around, which is really nice. But he's gonna lose those bikes. He's going to see the light tank though, which gives him some intel about the comm center. And now Anjew is going to throw infantry in the mix. Potentially this could still work for Anjew though. But like I said, he needs to make sure that he needs to keep up the pressure. Because if Cav is able to get a breather, like I said, he could send like a couple of flame tanks, maybe a couple of light tanks of his own, and then it will be hard for Anjew to deal with that. And already he's going to have some troubles dealing with these light tanks. Two fights going on at the same time. And as you can see, the buggies are now kind of useless. Anjew is going to need rocket soldiers to deal with the light tanks. And there's guard towers set up in very key positions. Yeah, and the bikes are not really doing what they are supposed to do, but they are doing it right now. They need to focus the light tanks and make sure they're not in range of Cav's buggies, because Cav's micro is doing fairly well. Oh, all the bikes were just focusing on the infantry. That is huge. There's the comm center for Anjew as well. And he needs those light tanks to sustain the damage from the buggies. Otherwise, these rocket soldiers and buggies are going to be toast. Bro, Anjew is so lucky that both of those bikes were focusing on infantry. It is so ridiculous. Okay, Anjew's gonna split off some light tanks. I'm not sure that's a great idea, because like he's falling behind versus Cav. Cav is going to kill that harvester. Nice save from Anjew there. But the difference is so huge. Ton of light tanks here. I don't think that Anjew can even stop that. Now there's rifles in the mix. Oh no, these rocket soldiers are all focusing the rifles. But it scared Cav off for now, which is really good for Anjew, but he needs to hurry up. He's behind on expansions as well, but he catches the MCV with bikes. He's doing some really nice damage, but it's not gonna matter. The light tanks are there to support it. Anjew needs to run, but he did a nice chunk of damage there on the MCV. But unfortunately, it's not going to matter. The aggression has turned into Cav's favor. He has 3 airstrips as well. He's got his expansion already set up, and he's going for a 4th expansion. Or, well, 3rd. So yeah, it's basically done. The buggies are now going to clean up the rocket soldiers. The light tanks are going to be pretty good against the buggies, but they're just outmatched. They're outnumbered. There is nothing left for Anjew to help out. He lost another harvester over here as well. Anjew calls the GG, and just like that, in a span of 15 minutes, Cav wins 2-0 over Anjew.
Battle control terminated.